Hello everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. My name is Reya, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at what messages you need to receive from Archangel Michael for wherever you are in your life. Now, when it comes to this particular video, you have 3 piles in front of you. Please make sure to pick according to the feathers or this cute heart crystal, this cute tumble stone, and pyrite. Okay, whichever speaks to you, and if more than one pile is calling your attention, it's absolutely okay to do that and look into it. Or if all piles calls to you, which has been happening more frequently than not with a lot of people, then you just need to receive more messages for your life. Take your time, and then we start with pile 1. Hello my beautiful pile ones, and if this is the pile that you've selected, then let's take a look at the messages that you need to receive from Archangel Michael. Now to begin with, I just wanted to have 2 key messages for you. And the first message is be here always with willing hands and heart. So the key point for you that Archangel Michael is highlighting here is look, be of assistance to people, because as you be of assistance to people, as you make somebody else's life easy, the divine will make your life easy. So always be happy to help somebody out in need. And the second core message is remember who you wanted to be. See, when we are children, we usually have a very clear idea about who we want to be. Okay, and we don't have any kind of filters that time, and we don't have any kind of fears. So that is kind of the attitude that you need to take when it comes to your life. So remember who you wanted to be. Let's look into more. Now, Archangel Michael is also here to tell you, look, you're very sensitive. Okay, your emotions are sensitive, and right now your energy is sensitive as well, because you're an empath and you're growing into your power as an empath. So the best thing for you right now is stay connected to nature as much as possible, because what happens is when you are around people, your energy gets depleted and you have to get that refill. So where will you get that refill from? That is the universe. Whether it is the sun, it is the breeze, it is the trees, whichever way. But spend time outdoors to heal yourself and to get grounded. That is what he's here to tell you. He's also here to tell you, now may be a good time for you to put up boundaries. Okay? If somebody is draining your energy, just say no. If something is draining your energy, like a job that you've taken up or a particular person in general, then please make sure to put up your boundaries and to say no to the demands that are coming upon you. Okay, look, you've got to take care of your energy. That's what Archangel Michael is here to tell you. Now, he's also here to tell you, please make sure to nourish your body. If you realize, a lot of these messages for you today coming from Archangel Michael are about your own energy. It's about maintaining yourself. It's about nourishing yourself. Okay? Body, mind and soul. Because I feel like you need that to move forward in your journey of life. But healthy food, okay? I'm not just saying any kind of food, eat healthy. Yeah, so your greens, your juices, that is what you need to take, and bring more humor into your life. See, what humor does, is humor raises your energy. When you laugh, it really gives rise to the happy hormones. Exercise, even that is good for you, but bring joy into your life. Don't take everything so seriously is also what he's here to tell you. Watch funny movies or watch, cat videos on YouTube. They are always my favorite. Now, he's also here to tell you, look, you're being prepared for greater amount of blessings in your life. So especially if you feel like, in your life there are a lot of clouds, remember, when there are clouds, there are rainbows. So it is for the rainbows that you're supposed to be going through these clouds right now. So don't so much worry, just make sure to take care of your energy wherever you are, and your rainbows will shine and blessings will be sent in your direction. Now, he's also here to tell you that look, you're innately very powerful. Yeah, And you need to be courageous, but sometimes if you feel like you lack the courage to do something, you've got to pray for it. See, there are a lot of times when we have a dream or we want to pursue a dream, we're like afraid of it. All of us are, which is exactly bringing me back to your first message. Remember who you wanted to be. Pray for it. Okay? If you cannot connect to that inner child in you, then pray for it. Okay? But remember, what must be done must be done, and just have the courage. See, whatever is supposed to be done for you in your journey, you're supposed to be doing it alone. Because what may be happening in your life, you have a lot of people, but in the end, you feel like, the job that is needed to be done, you're the best person for the job. And I basically agree with you, because your energies are sensitive. Had your energies not been sensitive, then it would have been okay to take help, but right now it's just your journey forward. That is what he's here to tell you. Now, Archangel Michael is telling you, like, look, you're supposed to be a force of good in the world. You know why you're supposed to be a force of good is because you're kind, you're gentle, you understand the emotions of other people, you understand what people go through, and you're compassionate about it, and which is why you are selected to be a force for good. Once again, the very first message is be here always with willing hands and heart. You have a higher destiny. That is what Archangel Michael is here to tell you. You're supposed to be doing a lot of good in the world. Now, he's also here to tell you, like, look, you're also very powerful. Okay? You're very powerful. You have the right words. You have the right of abilities. But to use that power, you need to use wisdom. Okay? Don't make mindless use of that power. Save it till you know that this is the right time for you to use it. That's his message. Now, he's also here to tell you, you've got to follow the voice of your soul. See, we always have a voice, whether you call it intuition or the voice of your soul, which is always talking to you, and it is always giving you guidance. So he's telling you, you've got to listen. You've got to listen to what that voice is here to tell you. And sometimes in your case, it is your ancestors from another realm giving you direction. So follow that. Follow the voice of your soul, because if you follow that, you'll make sure that you head in the right direction. Now, he's also here to tell you that in the upcoming time, a lot of information is going to be coming to you regarding healing. Now, this could be information about your own healing, but along with that, a healing of the world. Once again, you are not just for yourself, you're for the world. Your healing processes, your healing abilities are going to be used to the world, whether this is in a profession or otherwise, by being a friend, by being a family member, even a total stranger. Okay, healing can be possible even through a conversation. So that is the job that you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime, and for that you've got to listen to the voice of the soul. Now, water may be an element that speaks to you very, very closely. So please make sure, first of all, you keep yourself hydrated. So if any, negative energies are stored in your body because you're an empath, then by drinking that water, the toxins will be removed. Please make sure to use water a lot in your daily life. Now, this could be just, having it in a spray bottle and spraying it on your face just to freshen up, and taking baths, especially ritual baths for a longer duration. That may speak to you, but use water because that will help you cleanse your energies. Yeah, that's the message. And he's also here to tell you once again, remember, for you, whatever needs to be happen, you've got to be detached. See, even when you're healing other person, you cannot get overly attached to them and their stories, because what happens is, whether this is a friend, we get emotionally involved and then our energies get entangled. And when energies get entangled, those cords need to be cut. So please be very, very careful, guys, especially when you listen to other people share their journeys, especially of a sad or emotional nature. So please maintain detachment. Be there for them, help them out, but after that you need to come away from it. Now, I also wanted to shuffle a couple of cards on camera. Let's see. what Archangel Michael has to tell you. Okay, appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. So he's telling you, look, appreciate this moment, this very moment. And in every given moment, you can find love. See, love always begins with ourselves. It's not always somebody who's external to us. Of course, it can be, and it is most of the time, but the journey starts with you. So you've got to find that love within you first and then externally. Yeah, you can create that beautiful life for yourself. That's the message. Every situation gives you that opportunity. And be real. Okay, you've got to be authentic, you've got to be real. You cannot fake it. And I feel pile 1, you don't even have the ability to fake it. Yeah, so be real, share your feelings. How do you truly feel? Okay, you've got to be honest. Your integrity is most important right now. So just to please somebody or to fit in, don't try to sort of alter your personality, because the real you is so much better. Miracles and blessings. Oh my God, look at this. Everything has its gift. So whatever situations you're going through at this point of time in your life, there is a hidden blessing in it. That blessing will reveal itself to you. You've just got to believe and hang in there. Okay, it's not a coincidence that you have blessings, multiple times in your reading. And listen with your heart. Okay, be here always with willing hands and heart, and listen with your heart. I feel like, you are a very good listener. You are an empath, and of course, you're blessed with that ability. But listen with your heart. But don't get detached. It is a fine line. Okay, it's a very fine line, and you've got to maintain it. And please remember, don't listen to reply. Okay, listen so that the other person feels heard and understood. Yeah, just hold space for other people. That is most important than anything else. Last one. The union of hearts, a love connection defies explanation. So there is a possibility, there is a person in your life, okay, and you guys are connected. This is like a spiritual union, and this doesn't really need any kind of like explanation, because it is beyond that. Okay, it is a soul level connection. I feel like you have that in your life. So if you do, and I'm definitely see this in your life, you've got to treasure it. Yeah, that's a huge message for you from Archangel Michael. And with that, I wrap your pile up, pile 1. If you're continuing in the next pile, I'll see you there. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile 2s. Let's take a look at the messages that you're supposed to be receiving from Archangel Michael. Now, first of all, the message that is coming through instinctively is that, you guys are doing good. Okay, whatever work you're doing in this world, it is good, and it is the thing that you're supposed to be doing. There's no coincidence that you're getting into what you're getting into. Okay, it's destined, it's written for you. That's the message coming forth. There is also a message of creativity for you. Okay, do something creative, whatever calls to you, because that creativity will then become an outlet, and we all need an outlet. Sometimes just to stay sane, but you need that. Now, Archangel Michael is also here to tell you that, look, the guidance that you're getting in your life is divine guidance, and it always shows you the path ahead. Okay, so don't be like, okay, I'm receiving this guidance, should I take it, should I not? Don't second guess things. If certain things are coming to you instinctively, trust it. That's the message. And the path for you is the path of devotion. So whatever you're devoted to in your life, be devoted to it 100%. Yeah, and the highest power, that one power that connects us all, is the power that you need to be devoted to. Okay, so if you're the kind of people, time and again you change your loyalties, then please make sure to go towards the God that is unseen, because that is one force. Okay, and that God resides in your heart. It's nowhere else. That's what you need to do. So you've got to be devoted to it, is the message. Now, you've got to heal, pile 2. Okay, you've got to choose to heal. See, what happens is, sometimes because you hold on to so much, you don't allow yourself to heal, and that cannot do. See, in your life, you've gone through circumstances that have been less than ideal. You've struggled, things have been hard, but now the time for healing has come. But you've got to choose it. Choose it for yourself. Make your own life easy, is what he's here to tell you. See, the path ahead is being shown to you. Yeah, it's been laid in front of you. You've just got to take the first step in faith. That's his message for you. Now, worrisome thoughts, that is what you keep having. And I feel like those worrisome thoughts, take away from your healing. So you've got to channel that energy into something fun, which is where creativity comes in. Maybe do something with your hands. See, what happens is, if you're doing something as simple as like painting or doodling or just drawing, creating art, whatever it is, whatever creativity is for you, it transforms that worrisome thoughts. Doing something with your hands, because it takes your attention elsewhere. Yeah, so do that. That is the best way to transform worrisome thoughts. Have a hobby and dance. See, when it comes to, I feel like your energy needs to be changed. It may be a little bit stagnant. So celebrate life, celebrate how much you've achieved so far. Because I'll tell you this, every single day, the very fact that you've shown up, that needs celebration. So celebrate yourself every day. You've gone through obstacles, but you've made it to another day. Celebrate yourself. It doesn't even have to be anything huge in your life. Now, when it comes to you guys, you hold a lot of grief in your heart. You hold on to a lot of unresolved emotions, and you don't even allow yourself to cry. You don't full on cry, but you need to do that. Because what happens is, the minute we shed those tears, the energy transforms, and the ice in our hearts, it thaws. And that is what is needed for you. Yeah, so it stops your heart from becoming like rock solid, which is not something we want at all. So if you feel sad or upset about things, even minor things, like you're having a bad day, cry about it. Okay, it also helps regulate your emotions. If I need to speak in a more, everyday language, yeah, you've got to regulate your emotions, and tears are a healing mechanism for that. So allow yourself to heal. Now, also at this point of time, choose thoughts very, very carefully. Because what is happening, your mind is very, very clear. You're very powerful manifestors as well, pile 2. So be careful about your thoughts. I'm not saying think positive all the time. Just be neutral. Not positive, not negative, as best as you can. Which is why you've got to do something fun. Creativity, it always sparks that joy inside every person. Yeah, so find outlets whenever you feel sad out or down out. Just make sure you do something, and you keep your consciousness on an even plane. Now, money is coming into your life. Okay, money is pouring in, but maybe you're not seeing it. And sometimes what happens is, the reason why you're not seeing it is because you're holding blocks against it. So if you're the kind of people you're worried about money constantly, that is blocking you. Instead, choose thoughts that are very, very conducive for money to come. Money comes to me abundantly from different directions every day, easily. Repeat affirmations around money, because I feel like that really needs to be done in your case. Open yourself up to true abundance. And true abundance, remember, is not just money. It's love. Okay? It's relationships. It's health. It's your well-being, mental and emotional, physical as well. So open yourself to abundance in all of these forms. Yeah? That's a message for you. And cooperate. You've got to learn how to work with other people to the best of your ability. Because right now, instead of working on your own, if you work with other people, it will help you. Because collaborative efforts in your case will gain more fruit. Yeah. And once again, don't work towards just your benefit. The benefit of collective will be much better for you. Because I feel like you're connected to the spirit of the world in some capacity. And whatever you're aiming for in your life, it's not enough. You may feel this is what you deserve, but listen, the divine has other plans for you. So set your sights higher, much, much higher than what you're setting them out to be. It's like God wants to give you the moon, and you're like, no, I'm just okay with, this lighthouse around the corner. So that is what is happening for you. Yeah? He wants to give you the moon, so look for the moon. Yeah? Now, okay, wow, this moon comes in at the right kind of time. You are also very, very much in tune with the energy of the moon. Okay, the phases of the moon. So sometimes if you feel like, a little bit sick, or if you feel like, your emotions are going haywire, look at the moon. So if in the past 2-3 days, you've experienced those emotional ups and downs, then yeah, the moon sort of was making everybody crazy. So that may be the reason for you as well. And also make sure that you write down the intuitive messages that come to you during specific phases of the moon. Yeah, that's what he's here to tell you. Now, your life is changing, part 2. It's about to receive a magnificent transformation. A lot of blessings will come. See what is happening, in your life, you're like blooming like the lotus. See, in a way, you were in the mud for so long. And now it's like, all of a sudden, it's like you're a lotus. You're supposed to be rising out of everything. And you will rise and you will reset. That's the message for you. Yeah, and you are divinely loved and protected by grace. So the beautiful message that Archangel Michael wants to give you especially is, look, you're divinely loved, you're protected, and grace is a part of your life. Grace. So why are you worried? Okay, so whatever worrisome thoughts you have got to quit, because you're protected, you're loved, you will be taken care of at every given stage in your life as you've been so far. There's a infinite abundance of sources protecting you. Keep going. All you've got to do is you've got to take the next step in faith. Keep growing and be unstoppable. Don't stop for anything. Just one step every single day. Show up for your day. That's most important. Just show up without any expectations and just hoping for the best. Just show up. Let life surprise you. I'm going to shuffle on camera. Spend quality time together. You've got to spend quality time with people you love. Okay, people that you really love and people you really care about. And listen to them. Don't talk so much, of course. If they have something to say, you've got to listen. Because listening brings people closer. Yeah? So when you're spending time with each other, talk to each other. Empty your hearts out of whatever it has so that it can be filled again. And spend quality time together. And love endures. See, yours is the kind of love story that will endure. Yeah, it's a long connection. It's like a soulmate energy coming through right here. The person in your life. So don't give up and don't lose hope. It's very easy, getting lost in this world and losing faith on love. But be hopeful. Yeah. And remember, love withstands every situation. Choose love. You've got to choose love. And remember, you always have the choice. Yeah, make that choice. And make yours with love. Love is the answer for you. Back to what you love. Okay, re-evaluate your desires. Now, the things that you want for your life. First of all, the message that you received was set your sights higher. So you've got to reevaluate your desires. The things that you want, they're too small for you, my loves. They're too small. You deserve so much better. So sit down. Your vision board needs to be reevaluated. So do that today, and after you're done, come back and tell me you've done that so that I'll feel better. Alright? Because I really want you guys to have the best life. Part 2. You deserve it. You truly, truly do. And I believe you can have it. So have that faith in yourself. Last one. Like attracts like. Okay? So please make sure when you're spending time, spend it with people who are like you. Who vibe is like you. Okay? Because remember, your vibe attracts your tribe. Yeah? And remember this always, like attracts like. So the people who are showing up in your life, you're giving out something that you're attracting them to do. So you've got to reflect on the people who are in your life. And if you have people you don't like, whether you like it or not, you've attracted them. So what about you attracted them is what you've got to ask yourself, and then change your frequency to attract people who are of a much higher vibrational frequency. That's a message for you. I'm going to wrap with that. If you're joining me in the next pile, you're more than welcome, or I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, then let's take a look at what messages you need to receive from Archangel Michael. Now, the very first message that is coming for you, you've got to sort of re-evaluate what abundance means to you. Okay? Because I feel like, just money is not abundance. It's relationships. It's friendships. It's love. It's companionship. Yeah, those are the things that you also need to give priority to, and your health. Yeah, so think about abundance as a whole wholesome term. That's something that you need to know, is what Archangel Michael is here to tell you. Now, he's telling you that you as a person, you're going through tremendous transformation. Yeah, and for you this transformation is very deep. It's starting at a cellular level. So it's almost like the healing that is taking place in your life right now. It's very, very deep. Sometimes it can get uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie, but remember, it's for the highest benefit of you. Yeah, so whatever changes are happening, just accept it for now and know that it is going to be serving a purpose, and you'll know about it later. Now, don't overthink. Okay, that's his message for you. Stop overthinking. Whatever you're doing it to the best of your ability, and you're doing it right. And this path that you're on, it is taking you towards your destiny. So you're not making any mistakes here. It's like you're being guided to this place. And you'll reach there if you're guided, right? Because all guidance comes from God. So don't worry, you're already doing whatever it is that is right for you and your life. You're facing your true north, so please face in that direction always. Now, you cannot always be in the back seat. Okay, you cannot wait for life to happen to you. You've got to go and make things happen. So be more proactive. Yeah, and if you're already doing it, which I feel a couple of you are, then you're doing it right. Don't ever feel like you're not doing enough, because I see you are. Yeah, being proactive is the number one element for you. However, Archangel Michael is here to tell you, you've got to observe your attitude a little bit. Yeah, sometimes the negativity that you have, or the way you talk to other people with a little bit of attitude, may not necessarily be right for you. So you've got to reflect on it. What kind of attitude will help you in your life? Yeah, so reflect on that a little bit, and I feel like you'll get all the answers. Yeah, change of attitude may be necessary, and don't try to force things beyond your point. See, it doesn't mean you don't have to be proactive. You've got to do your best, but after that, things will take care of itself. So you've got to maintain that fine balance between being pushy and being proactive. Yeah, so don't try to accomplish too much that is beyond what is your capacity. Be effortless, whatever comes naturally, do it, but keep moving. That's the message for you. Be more positive, okay? Not the fake positive, but just when you get up in the morning, just know that it's going to be a beautiful day. Now, you have a couple of dreams in your life. That's what Archangel Michael tells me. But he's like, they have dreams, but they're not really dedicated to it 100%. They're like 80% there, and their capacity is so much more. Yeah, so remember this, if you have dreams and if you're not doing anything about it, it's like you're fooling yourself. 100% commitment, that is what it'll take for your dreams to come true. Now, coming to the message of dreams, you've got to know this, that you've got to take time to dream. More dreams. Because what is happening for you, there are certain dreams that you have that you're working on. But there's something more that wants to come in your life that you're not paying attention to, or you've not had time to pay attention to. Yeah, and you've got to be sort of gentle with yourself. You've got to be a little bit of gentle gardener when it comes to your emotions. Yeah, because remember, at a deep emotional healing is taking place for you at a cellular level. Yeah, so you've got to also sleep a little bit more better, or sleep, earlier is the message for you, so that I feel like certain processes will work out for you in a beautiful manner. Also, Archangel Michael is like, you've got to spend time outdoors. If you cannot dream like sitting at home, go outside, in a garden, in a park, in your balcony, in your window, and then dream. Look out and let nature take its course in your case. Archangel Michael is like, look, the friendships that you have in your life, the older friendships especially, have a lot to teach you, but so do the people who are in your life right now. You've got to learn from your friendships. Every relationship teaches us something. So, what are your friendships teaching you right now? And show appreciation. You've got to appreciate everything you have currently. So, the more you appreciate, the more things will beautify in your life. That's his message. You're a magnet, okay? You're a magnet. Your thoughts are magnetic. So, the things you think, they come towards you. They come to you running. So what are you a magnet for? Are you a magnet for positivity, or are you a magnet of negativity? What are your most dominant thoughts? That needs to be examined, because your most dominant thoughts, believe it or not, will come to life. So have expectations that are brilliant for your life. Think of yourself succeeding and success will come to you. Remember, like attracts like. So if you're giving out thoughts of success, success will come towards you. And the opposite is true, but I hope it never happens in your case. So be a magnet for light, love, and joy. And at all points of time, be true to yourself. Because you know what? The universe will reward you if you're true, if you're honest. If your honesty is not working for some people in your life, then it's okay. But your honesty is good. It what makes you real. You've got to be real. Don't fake it, okay? Because faking it is not going to work. And you've got to trust. In the end, it is only the higher power that can move things for you. So you've got to have faith. See, our capacity of human beings is limited. But the capacity of the divine, there's no limit. If he wishes, he can transform your situation in a heartbeat. You've got to believe in the otherworldly power, which is supportive of you. Yeah, it is always there for you. Yeah, and your connection with that power is already strong. So use that connection. And money, growth, and abundance is going to be coming into your life. See, once again, it's about like attracts like. So if you're thinking about money just as abundance, you'll just attract money. If you're thinking of abundance as love, you'll attract love as well, along with money. And if you think is like abundance is like money, it's about health, it's well-being, it's relationships, you will attract the entire package. So what do you want to attract? Because whatever you attract, it will come in, and that is what you will get to enjoy. But growth is destined for you. You've got to focus a little bit more, okay? It's like you have dreams, but you're not focusing on those dreams. You're probably taking up too much in your life. Focus, one thing only. Work on it and make it grow. Once again, flow, water energy. Water energy is strong, and I feel like you've got to go and watch Pile 1, because Pile 1 was also very connected to the water energy. So you've got something in common there. Yeah, and if you're naturally attracted to it, you've got to know that your intuition is on point. So like a river, flow with life. Life is taking you somewhere. You're already facing your true north. So keep forcing yourself to, go towards your true north. So flow. That's the message. I'm also going to be taking a couple of messages on camera. Let's see. True love. You're being led towards your true love. Yeah? So wherever you're flowing your true north, you're going where you're supposed to. Yeah? And remember, the person that you're walking towards, it's the love of a lifetime in your case. Practice compassion. See, one thing that you need to work towards is compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. See, sometimes what happens is, we feel like our way is the highway, and wouldn't we all like that in our life, honestly? But you've sometimes got to take into consideration other person, their lives and their stories. Yeah, have compassion. Honesty. You've got to be honest. Once again, the message is you've got to be yourself. Don't hide yourself. Okay? Don't hide. There's no need for you to hide. So speak your truth. Speak it with love. Yeah? You don't have to hide. That's the message. And look to your inner strength. You're very, very strong. Pile 3. And that's something I've always known to be true about you. Yeah? So look to your inner strength. Take you farther ahead in your life. You're not weak. That much I can tell you. Be yourself and trust the higher power. And effortlessness. Do what needs to be done. Be proactive there. So I feel like, you guys are leading some kind of a dual life. One is like a spiritual dimension and the second is more practical in nature. Yeah. Last one, rest and relaxation. Yeah, once again with the field of dreams, you've got to rest. Rest is very, very important and it is fundamental for you, in fact, to take a break. Yeah, so that you can energize yourself. Remember, you're healing at a cellular level, and to complete your healing, rest is essential. And receive with love and appreciation. So whatever is coming in your direction, receive it with appreciation and love. Yeah, but overall, this is what I have for you. And as always, as I wrap this up, I'm going to leave you with my best wishes. I'll see you next time. Bye.